everyone, it's Holly and I am wonderfully joined by the Murphy cat today. And I thought I would just do a wrap up to my healthy Disney vacation journey. So I got some notes. So I am back from Disney. We're well into January now. So, you know, time to recap what I did. So I did do a previous video. I filmed it the morning I was leaving for my vacation. Talking about like my goals and stuff. So I thought I would kind of just look back on that and what happened on the vacation. So I did not get my 10,000 steps in every single day. I did most days though. I think there were like 2 days I didn't get it in. If it was a normal park going vacation, then I would have blew it out of the water. But I was, you know, I could have done it. I could have gone for like a walk or something and I didn't do it. But I also didn't do my little workout / stretching. The workout thing didn't happen at all. Stretching I did a little bit, but not nearly as much as I should have. And I had time, so I should have done it. But I would say my food game was pretty on point. So I did eat unhealthy foods, but like 90% of those unhealthy things were planned, which is kind of what I had talked about, I think, in that first video. Overall, my goal was to maintain my weight, and so I came home and I gained 1 pound. However, maybe TMI, but on the last day of our vacation, my little lady visitor friend came, and usually when that happens, I gain 2 to 3 pounds. So I consider a 1 pound gain in light of that situation a success. So I will say I think one of the best things I did was not eat until I was stuffed, and instead eating until I was satisfied, which is the whole point of like the program that I do. And it is so important to work on that mentally, because you spend so much of your life, I feel like, eating until you're stuffed, and then you don't understand that you've basically overfed yourself. It also made me way more comfortable. Obviously we weren't doing the parks, so it's less of a concern, that being uncomfortable feeling, but it's still not pleasant. Like when you overeat and you just feel like, well, that's not a good feeling. Like I feel like you forget that feeling afterwards and you just remember how good the food tasted, which hopefully it tasted good, but who knows. My parents actually, especially my dad, he towards the end of the trip was getting really frustrated because he kept overeating, and he would even say he was going to do it and I'd be like, don't do it, like don't go back and get more food, don't do. And like he knew, like he's an adult, he knows, but he commented on how much food it was and how he had eaten too much and he was so uncomfortable. Like he was basically never hungry, like he would just continuously like refill, and that's really not a healthy way to live your life. I'll also try to insert some footage of some of the things that I ate. I tried to take pictures and videos so you can see, and I think what you'll see through that is I ate a ton of good food and food that people would probably consider unhealthy, but when you eat it and you eat it to the point of being, if you eat it when you're hungry and then you stop when you're satisfied, you really can eat almost anything. Overall, I would consider this a success, and it was a fairly healthy vacation. I'm really glad that it happened, that I challenged myself to do this, and that I worked on it. In my Facebook group that I'm a part of, since then I've seen several people have to go on vacation, including to Disney World or Universal, and they've asked for advice, and I've told them exactly what I did. And I'm like, I didn't plan out all my meals. I would just literally be like, okay, well, when you go to a restaurant, then say like, I'm going to get a vegetable instead of the french fries, or I'm gonna get a salad. If it's a buffet, I'm gonna get a salad before I get anything else, to try and like fill myself up a little bit and make sure I'm getting nice hearty, like dark leafy greens, and getting my like micronutrients. And like I would allow myself like a treat a day and everything, and that worked out really well for me. And I am going to Disney World again in this year, and I'm excited to do this again, and that will be a park vacation. So we will see, because there's not going to be as much flexibility when it comes to when I can and cannot eat, and so I'll have to figure that out. But you know, it is what it is. And if you have any thoughts, comments, questions, or like you want me to do this again for that trip, let me know and I will try. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.